Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Simon. Woo! Your host, Martin. Woo! Oh, good crowd here tonight. I could tell. Just got that vibe, you know? I'm in a good mood. I just got back from Atlantic City. Had an unbelievably great time. The 200 I won at blackjack paid for my hooker. It was great. This hooker was so high that I didn't eat Viagra. But I took it anyway. You know, I had a habit, and why, you know, might as well relieve the anxiety of, like, not performing, you know, whatever. So I just took the thing. And anybody see the NBA game last night? The best Boston Celtics and the other team, whatever, Miami? Yeah. Is that an unbelievable game? No. Doc Rivers calls a timeout, you know, the Boston coach, 2 minutes to go in the game. He says to his team, okay, I'm staying with you five the rest of the way. If you play as hard as you can, we'll win this thing. If you need a blow, I'll get you one. I used to coach my son in his AAU team in high school. I once called a timeout. I said the exact same thing almost. With 2 minutes to go in the game, I said, play as hard as you can. We could win this thing. Win or lose, we're going to be doing plenty of blow in the locker room. Yeah, I tell you, there's two advantages to getting old. One is the senior discount at movie theaters, and the second thing is Access-A-Ride. You know what that is, right? The public transportation for the elderly and the handicapped. Nobody's ever heard of it? Those vans, you know, like I had a problem with a driver the other day. He made me put out my joint after I told him my glaucoma was acting up. I was at my doctor's office last week. I asked him if he could spare some Viagra samples. And he gives me the same shit-eating look that he gave me the last time he lied about not having Viagra samples. He says, I just ran out. I felt like pouring my urine specimen down this guy's throat, I swear to God. And I'm a pharmacist. I work for Rite Aid. Anybody go to Rite Aid here? Yeah. You people, 99% of people are assholes, not you people, okay? The dumbest woman comes in yesterday, or I don't know, the other day. She says, how you doing, Harold? She calls me Harold's an 80-year-old pharmacist with Alzheimer's. She thinks I look like Harold. And then she says, what do you got for my arthritis? I said, how about Advil? It's very good. So she says, you're smarter than a doctor, you know? So this lady says, I look like Harold and I'm smarter than a doctor because I recommended Advil. I mean, is this as dumb as fucking woman you could how dumb can you fucking be, you know? Hey, I'm telling you the truth, man. You want my jokes? Let's see. How about Pretty Boy John Edwards got off again? Everybody know who I'm talking about? Yeah. Can you believe this guy? Does anybody go to jail anymore today? Does anybody? Casey Anthony, Lindsay Lohan, the kid from Rutgers, Barry Bonds got off, and you know Clemens is getting off. The only person, high profile, that's gone to jail in the last 20 years is Bernie Madoff. And you know why he's in jail? Because he's a Jew. And the judge hated Jews, such a bad Jew hater, he gave him 150 years in jail. Only because he was a Jew, you know? It's amazing how many people hate Jews. Any Jews here?
Shalom.
All right, yeah. So all you people, everybody hates Jews. I understand it. So how many people hate Jews? Raise your hand. I mean, I know you people hate Jews. I don't blame you. But who do you go to when you want to get money back on your taxes? Who do you people go to? Hello?
Jews.
Thank you. Who do you go to when you get diagnosed with cancer and you want to get cured?
Jews.
Thank you. Who do you go to when you're suing somebody for millions of dollars?
Jews.
Who do you go to when you're being sued? Who do you go to when you're being sued?
Jews.
No, you go to a Christian. A Jew will steal all your money. Come on. I'm the only Jew I know that's not rich. Every Jew I know has a Mercedes or a Beamer, a summer house, seasons tickets to the Knicks or the Rangers. I got a shitty Toyota, a house underwater. The last time I was at a Knicks game, Walt Frazier was still playing. Nobody gives a shit, but when somebody brings up the old Knicks, I get really upset because everybody talks about Reed and Frazier. Nobody talks about my favorite player, the great Dave DeBusschere. Anybody, you know? That guy was great. Whenever you needed to stop, he was the guy that did it, who got the rebound, you know? And if Bradley made president, he was going to make him Secretary of Defense. Yeah, but the reason I'm not rich is, I didn't invest in bowling alleys in the late 50s. And I got destroyed in the dot-com bubble of the 90s. But the main reason is I'm not a 24/7 Jew. I'm a 9 to 7, 5 days a week Jew. It's not all about making money, you know? There's more things, right? There's about getting high, going to hookers, and watching games on TV. My son's a 24/7 Jew. He makes a ton of money. What is that? I'm gonna get 2 minutes tonight. He makes a ton of money, and I'll get off. Don't worry. He makes a ton of money, but he's paranoid. He's paranoid about his money. Like whenever I say to him, you know, when Michael Jordan got his first contract, he bought his dad a new Cadillac, and he starts yelling at me. He says, "You're not getting a new car." I said, "Shut the fuck up! I don't want a new car. I'll take one of these dealer demos, you know, a couple of thousand miles." Then he says, "You're not getting a dealer demo." I said, "Shut the fuck up! I don't want a dealer demo. I'll stay with my shitty Toyota." You know? So, yeah, but I tell you, okay, I'll just go. The best deal I ever made was marrying Shiksa. That's a girl that's not Jewish. We had 3 kids, none of them got bar mitzvah. I made $100 grand on that deal. and we got married by a priest and a rabbi. The priest was a great guy. He stayed for everybody loved him. He stayed for the whole wedding. But when he first met me, my wife's priest, he hated me because I was a Jew. But when I showed him naked pictures of my 8-year-old nephew who was invited to the wedding, he gave me a high five, said, "I'll do your ceremony." And then when the ceremony was over, I handed the rabbi a $100 bill. Before it was out of my hand, he started running out the door to his next gig. But I realized why, you know, at least I realized why he was having white Converse sneakers to my wedding, or he wore them. Okay, thank you very much.
Well, applause for Jeff Simon, everybody.